Like it or not, you are gonna have bad days. There's gonna be some days where you just feel like letting everything go. There's gonna be days where you feel like quitting. You feel like your hard work hasn't been rewarded yet. There's gonna be bad days. There's gonna be good days. But in the start, there's gonna be more bad days than good days. Especially in this kind of industry. We're already taking a risk by going this direction. We're already taking a huge risk by going this direction, not knowing for sure if we're gonna succeed or not. But that's when faith comes into play. Faith basically means believing in something you are not 100% sure it's true. That is faith. That is the definition of faith. You don't know something, but you choose to believe it. You know, we choose to have faith that trading will work for us. We have faith that all our efforts will be rewarded. All our efforts will become successful. I have faith that I'll become successful. You know, we have dreams like buying a mansion, buying supercars, buying this and that. You know, someone's success might be different to someone else's success. You know, my definition of success is, well, when I see success is when I have a family, I have kids, I have a wife. Like I don't struggle. Like I just do things without having to think about my bank balance. You know, you just do things. I'm not saying that I'm going to be reckless. No, just the freedom that I want to have. You know, it's the freedom that I'm going after. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm doing right now, I'm basically taking a risk, hoping and praying that it all works out. I have faith that it all work out. You know, this year was a year that I realized that trading is not what it seems online. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, this thing is hard as hell. This thing is hard as hell, but still possible to achieve. I am going to achieve this, and you guys are going to witness me achieve this right here on this free platform called YouTube. You guys are going to see me succeed in this without selling any courses, without selling any services. You guys are actually going to see me succeed in this and actually succeed. You know what I'm saying? Like actually make it. It's just a matter of time, man. It's just a matter of time. You know, there's this saying that I like to say, that I like to tell my friends, is that you are in charge of the efforts you make. You're in charge of the days you show up, but God is in charge of the timing. You know, you could show up every single day, but then God is the one that is in charge of the timing, you know. Another thing that's playing a role, that keeps me going, is my religion, man. You know, believing in Christ, believing in every plan He has for me and my life. You know, on this whiteboard I have here, I have written Jeremiah 29 verse 11. Go check it out. It says, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you hope and a future." That by itself just keeps me going, man. You know, that the Lord is basically promising me that He has plans to prosper me and not to harm me. You know, it's enough for me to keep going. At this point, I don't need motivation. I don't need inspiration. I just keep going by the Lord's promises. You know, the promises that the Lord has made to me. You know, I just keep holding on to my faith and belief. You know, one thing that I've come to realize this past days, this past weeks, is that worrying and doubt is the things of the flesh. You know, my spirit deep down, I know, like in my spirit, I know that I am going to make it. Like, this is going to become possible. all my efforts will be rewarded, all my efforts will be successful. I know it, but then it's my flesh that keeps bringing up worry and doubt. And when I keep worrying and keep doubting, for me it's like a sign that I do not fully trust the Lord, which is bad. Right? I know that I'm an imperfect human. I have my own flaws, but I don't want to worry. I don't want to doubt anything. You know, these bad days are shaping me. This is character development. You know, there's nothing I hate more than fast success. Of course we want it, but I kind of hate it because of the damage it does in the long run. You know, sometimes you just have to think long term in the future. You know, think about someone that has won the lottery. What are the chances that that person is still going to have that money in the coming years? Chances are very low. But then compare that person to a businessman who tried building his business for like 5 years, 6 years and succeeded in the 7th year. Do you think that person is going to just throw away his money that he worked so hard for? You know, that's why I keep thinking that this is not going to be easy. You know, there's a quote, I don't know by who, it says, a smooth sea never created a skilled sailor, something like that. You know, it's those waves, those rough waves that makes a skilled sailor. You know, so it's like, I understand all these things. I understand that it's gonna take time, it's gonna be hard, and I just need to keep pursuing this and just keep going, I guess. You know, I'm not gonna lie, I have those thoughts whereby I was just thinking to myself, why don't I just let go and just go the safe route, going to school and getting a 9-to-5 job? But then my spirit rejects that. You know, my spirit, that is not what my spirit wants. Like, my spirit wants, that is what my flesh wants. Honestly, I want to live a free life, free of stress, free of any kind of anxiety. I just want freedom, right? And trading will offer me that kind of freedom. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when I succeed, you know. So yeah, man, this is actually, I just picked up the camera and just started talking because right now I'm in those, like, one of those rough patches right now. I'm in the middle of tough times, you know. But as we all know, tough times never last. Only tough people do, you know. So my message to me is that just keep going. My message to you is that also you keep going, you know. For anyone who's feeling this way, just know you're not the only one. You are pursuing the same thing, and we're trying to do this the honest way. Remember, you're trying to do this the honest way. The only reason you're not successful yet in trading, I've made a short about this. The only reason you haven't made it in this yet is because you're not scamming anyone. Secondly, you're not selling any courses. Thirdly, you're not selling any EAs, no robots. And fourthly, you're not screwing anyone over. You know, you're not selling fake mentorships and stuff like that. That's why you're not successful. That's why the people you see on the internet are successful so quickly. They have something to sell. That is a lie. You know, they sell you the dream that purchase my course today, in the next 30 days you'll become successful. Then new beginner traders fall into that trap. Next thing, the guy gets the money, then he says he got it off the market, but nah, he got it off the people. You know, that's why you're not yet successful, because you're trying to do this the honest way. You're trying to do this the real way, you know. So my message to you and me is to just keep going, man. I mean, it says that, someone said that you miss 100% of the shots you don't take, you know. One thing that I've learned from successful people is that take the risk. Take the risk. The bigger the risk, the bigger the reward. But be smart about it. You know, be smart about it. Don't just act a fool. Don't just mess around thinking you're gonna make it the next month. Nah, man, this thing takes time. So yeah, man, hope this brought some light into you guys. I'm also going through a rough patch right now. It's tough, but then nonetheless we keep going. Peace.